I think church and ministry leaders have a number of challenges, but if I had to summarize it, I'd say they probably had maybe 2 to 3. The first is an internal challenge. There's a lot of research that shows what happened to society when Polaroids came out. When people began to see themselves instantly, it changed how they lived, how they acted, how they gave their expressions. Pastors now see themselves all the time. We hear ourselves on social media. We hear ourselves reposted through other people, and it creates an internal challenge that causes us to have to reframe, what does it really mean to be a disciple now? So I think pastors and church leaders have an internal crisis that has to be solved. And the only way we can solve that is by rooting ourselves deeply in a relationship with God so that God gets to define who we are, not our words or our people or the applause or the likes or the forwards. The second problem is one that deals with making the gospel relevant at a time when the world says everything about church and gospel is irrelevant. And for some, that means going the distance and talking about where we need to stand on particular issues. For others, that has to be talking about mental health, talking about our issues facing younger people, about gender and identity and sexuality and the like. So it's going to mean taking a risk. But if we can solve that internal problem first, who are we with God? Then we can go ahead and handle the challenges of being relevant at a time of deep irrelevance for the church.